An 11-year-old boy sat down in front of an American film crew and explained, calmly, how to fly a spacecraft that isn't from Earth. Not pretend detail. He described the engine, a magnetic core that could fold space and drop you anywhere in the universe in an instant. He said he remembered it because in his past life, he was from Mars, and he died there in a war that nearly wiped his people out. Then the cameras stopped, and almost nobody ever heard from him again. To understand how a preteen from southern Russia got so much attention from this, you have to go back to the day he was born. Boris Kipriyanovich, also known as Boriska, meaning Little Boris, was born in the Volgograd region of Russia in 1996. His rapid development wasn't just a list of early milestones. He was developing at a rapid rate his parents simply couldn't explain. Like when he was 8 weeks old, his mother, a doctor, watched him do something physically impossible. He focused his eyes on her. By 8 months, he was speaking in full sentences. By 1, he was reading, writing, and drawing. When he started kindergarten at the age of 2, teachers heard him discussing the solar system, alien civilizations, and astrophysics in detail. His parents insist they never exposed him to these subjects. The Martian story is one he'd been telling before the cameras showed up. 7-year-old Boris was sitting around a crackling campfire when he casually mentioned to a group of adults that he was a reincarnated Martian who died in a nuclear war. Instead of laughing him off, the adults made a captive audience. Professor Gennady Belemov, a fellow camper, was amazed by the boy's claims and entranced by his story. The child spoke with such authority that it pushed Belemov, a grown academic, to document it, leading him to write an article for the Russian newspaper Pravda in September 2004 called Boriska, Indigo Boy from Mars. The full scope of Boris's claims was finally captured on film during a 2007 interview. Sitting with the American investigative group Project Camelot, 11-year-old Boris laid out his story, and the claims only got wilder as he went on. First, he remembered flying Martian spacecrafts, complex, multi-layered machines that could take you anywhere in the universe instantly. He claimed advanced beings once tried to ignite Jupiter to make it a second sun for our solar system, though the project was eventually abandoned. Boris described his former people as highly advanced, but deeply fractured by conflict. They stood over 7 feet tall and stopped aging at 35. They breathed carbon dioxide, and he mentioned they would need a breathing apparatus to survive on Earth. The Martians that survived, he claimed, were forced to retreat deep underground, where they continue to live to this day. To explain his presence on Earth, Boris identified himself as an indigo child. Indigo children, or indigo kids, are defined as creative and rebellious souls who are here to lead us into the new age of enlightenment and evolution. That purpose is exactly why Boris claimed he and other reborn Martians are here, to stop humanity from repeating their nuclear mistakes. He claimed there was a trigger hidden on the Sphinx, and that's where it gets stranger. According to Boris, human history and our entire understanding of the universe will shift the moment the Great Sphinx in Giza is unlocked. The mechanism, he insisted, is concealed somewhere behind the Sphinx's ear, though the exact method to activate it was lost to his memory. While hidden Sphinx triggers belong to science fiction, the scientific reality of Mars has been catching up to the idea that the planet isn't entirely dead. Decades after Boris's initial claims, a NASA rover would pull something out of the Martian dirt that made his story hard to dismiss. In July 2024, the Perseverance rover collected a speckled rock named Chaeva Falls in the Jezero crater that could preserve evidence of ancient microbial life. NASA released the article in September 2025, calling the find the closest we have ever come to discovering life on Mars. While these potential biosignatures may not be a 7-foot immortal alien, it is a sign Mars may once have been habitable. As for Boris, the 2007 interview was the last time the public ever heard from him. No more interviews, and no digital footprint. Aside from an unverified photo that surfaced in 2018, he has become a ghost. Theories have spread across the internet. Was Boris taken by the Russian government? The theories suggest his high IQ and unique knowledge made him a Russian asset. Another is that his mother took him off the grid to escape UFO hunters and aggressive reporters. The third possibility is that Boris simply grew up. He'd be in his 30s now, and it's not uncommon in cases of supposed past life regression for children to lose those memories as they get older. Without records beyond his mother's testimony and those early interviews from his childhood, we are left with a fascinating mystery. Whether he was a reincarnated Martian or a highly intelligent child with a vivid imagination, his story is captivating. Was it a genuine memory or a brilliantly constructed tale? We'll never know.